This is Ben Schwartz with EmpireCVTV.com and Empire's Comics Vault in Sacramento, California. Thank you for coming back for the second issue. I want to thank everybody who watched the first one. I want to thank everybody who gave me the comments, who gave me constructive criticism, who gave me some things that we were doing right, and even the people who just flat out said they hated it, such as Junior Bruce. Thank you, Junior. I love you. I also want to say that we obviously did something really right, or we did something absolutely wrong, because second episode, only the second episode, and we already have a peanut gallery. So this is awesome. Yeah! So thank you guys. Thank you. The thing I wanted to say, or give a little shout out to, is some people who gave us some feedback on Twitter, on YouTube, or on Facebook. Josh says, this is really groovy, baby. Joey, hell yeah, Empires, woo. And we're getting a shirt made of that one. That is for sure. Awesome, just watched it. It was way better than our first video, and that's from A Comic Shop in Florida. So thank you, A Comic Shop. I appreciate that. We've been watching you guys, and that means a lot. Pretty cool video from Brian. And this is cool. Looking forward to future webisodes. Don't know about the beard, though. Well, you might as well get used to it, because it's not going anywhere. At least I shaved the sides, and at least I shaved the top. So thank you very much, Robert, but I'll see you next week. All right. The first book we're going to talk about is Walking Dead. Most of you know, or have probably seen, the 6 episodes that aired on A&E last year. They're going to have 13 more coming out in October because it did so well. The book itself is on issue 86, and there are currently 14 trades available. The beautiful thing about Walking Dead and what Kirkman has done is this book is about the people involved. The zombies just happen to be the backdrop. The people we're watching, we start out where they enter this world, the zombies have invaded, they have no idea what's going on. They're just trying to survive. The book is really about what people will do to survive, what people will do to each other to survive, how the world changes them, how they adapt, the things that we never would have thought of, but put in that situation, we're going to necessarily have to do. You don't know who's going to survive. Issue to issue, day to day, every one of these books has a cliffhanger, because we're dealing with a world where everything is dangerous. If you haven't checked it out, try Walking Dead. If you haven't seen the series on A&E, watch the first 6. In October, the next 13 come out. The name should say it all to everyone, and anyone who's a longtime comic book fan should give this a shot. Kirby Genesis. We all know Kirby. We all know Kirby from Marvel. We all know Kirby from DC. But Kirby also did a lot of things on his own. What it is all the characters that Kirby created are showing up on Earth. We send a message out into space looking for aliens, and it comes back. Someone answers. We're not sure what they want. We're not sure how they feel. They show up, they observe, and all of a sudden, the Kirby heroes start showing up. So you don't have to know anything about these characters. You don't have to know anything about the world. It's all going to be explained and explored as we do. If you're a Kirby fan, if you're a DC fan, if you're a Marvel fan, you'll look at these characters. You'll see the inspiration for a lot of stuff that came after Kirby that we still see today. The designs, the ideas, it's all here, and it's well worth taking a look at. Number 0 and number 1 are out now, and if you haven't tried it, give it a shot. Another one this week we've got is Amazing Spider-Man. We've got Dan Slott as the writer, and he is doing an incredible job. This book comes out very frequently, and he is really keeping a handle on the character, on the stories, on the side characters. What I really enjoy about it, and Spider-Man's had a rough road over the last few years, is that Slott's kind of brought it back. What Slott's done is he's taken the ideas that made Spider-Man popular to begin with. We've got Peter Parker trying to live a normal life, trying to hold a job, trying to deal with family, worrying about, well, not so much worrying about money now, he just got a job at a giant corporation, but worrying about relationships, worrying about the man on the street, about how he keeps his identity, and at the same time trying to keep that upbeat spirit and keep fighting crime day and night. Slott's an incredible writer. He's also a really good comedy writer, so he can go from the deadly serious, where he's trying to save a trainload of people, to him snapping witty banter with the villains. Also, if you're a Venom fan or if you're a Brock fan, Anti-Venom is in this one. And all of the Mr. Negative stuff that's been building up over the last few years is coming to a head. But more importantly in this, it's building up to the big Marvel event that they have for Spider-Man in number 667, which is the Spider Island, where everyone starts to get spider powers. He doesn't know how, he doesn't know why, but Manhattan itself is literally turning into a spider island. This is the build-up. We've got 2 more issues before it hits, and it's all really going to wrap up into that. It's your old school Spidey. It's familiar, but it's new. So I saved Flashpoint for last on purpose because we have an announcement to make today about the DC relaunch. Flashpoint is an alternate world where Barry Allen seems to be the only person who realizes that there's something wrong. Barry doesn't have any powers. He's trying to convince the superhuman community that something is wrong, something needs to be done. But as this is going on, we get a glimpse of the rest of the world. You've got Grodd has taken over Africa and slaughtered the humans. The Amazons have invaded Britain and taken over. Aquaman and the Atlanteans have flooded the Western Europe and taken over portions of it as they wage their war against the Amazons. The rest of the world doesn't have a Superman. The heroes are darker. It's just much worse than he's used to. But what's important about Flashpoint is that it's going to lead into something big. DC's relaunching their universe in September. 52 new titles, all at #1, and Flashpoint's where it all leads into. It's not a reboot. It's important to notice that it's a relaunch. There's going to be some things taken from Flashpoint, there's going to be some things that are changed, and there's going to be some things that are the same. This way, when we start at #1, new readers have a great place to jump on. Old readers aren't lost, and what they've read isn't insignificant. It's not cut out of continuity. So I picked this one in particular to show the point that DC's giving you some fun titles. It's not all Flashpoint Aquaman. It's not all Flashpoint Batman. We've got 10 copies of Batman titles up on the shelf right now. They're showcasing and having some fun with a lot of side characters. You've got Frankenstein, you've got Creature Commandos, you've got Secret 7, Grodd has a one-shot. This one here comes out tomorrow, and this is the Canterbury Cricket. I picked this one just because it's a lot of fun. You've got a bunch of obscure or unknown DC British heroes. You've got the Demon in there. And of course you've got Canterbury Cricket. This takes place in England during the Amazonian invasion and gives you a chance to take a peek at what's going on in there, and also of course just get introduced to the Canterbury Cricket. So that being said, I think it's time to talk about the DC relaunch. What Empires Comics is going to do is we are going to give you a chance to try everything. Because if you're like me, 52 titles is pretty intense. Even the biggest DC fan is going to say, well, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to start on all of these. I don't know if I can afford all of these. So what we're going to do is here at Empires Comics Vault, if you commit to buying all 52 titles, we're going to give you $52 off the 52. So it's going to be $1.99 a book. 52 off of 52, you get everything. You get to try all 52 titles, and you get to see what you like, what you don't like, and most of all, you get to at least be on the ground floor and experience what DC is going on. If you don't think it's a great idea, this gives you a chance to come in and say, maybe this book is going to be good. Maybe this book isn't going to be good. If you're on board already and you were going to get a lot of them, why not get all 52? So 52 for 52 at Empires Comics Vault, and you can find out all the details or read more at DCRelaunch.com. DCRelaunch.com, 52 for 52. Thank you very much, you guys, and have a great day.
All right. It's AMC, not A&E, by the way.
We got to do all that again.
Yep. I just put a little thing at the bottom, like in text. Yeah, I can put a bubble in. Yeah.
With a caption that says,
AMC,
Ben's an idiot.
Yeah, I was going through something like that.
This is
Yeah, we
have it be
good.
Raleigh, the official ECB fact checker.
Oh, even more. Did you write that down, Ron?
You gotta
I'm going to get you a picture. Rolly, the ECB fact checker.
And maybe just a
Oh,
head.
the little head.
With a little word bubble.
See, that is beautiful.
There you go.
Say 52.
How do you speak
It's
with
52
that big
off
old
52.
thing hanging off your chin? That's what I want to know. How does
Well,
your jaw just not hang open?
Just hang completely open. I have these little wires in here.
Oh, so
that pull
okay.
it pull
He's
back
like
up.
the mice
yeah.
in his brain
It's like a
pulling
spring.
up.
It's locked up. I have to forcefully work it.
So you have like you got like shocks and stuff
Yes.
in your jaw.
Yeah.
Then okay, interesting.
Yep.